Okay, friend, this is a very cute story, a very short story. Again, it's interesting that this is in this guy's sefer, the tzaddik of Rananda. He heard many stories from each of the Masamid. So he says like this, that before, this is a glimpse into the chassid of yesteryear, but he was an unusual chassid, Shmuel Munkes. What he knows from Shmuel Munkes was a favorite of the Alter Rebbe, quote unquote, very chaviv by him. Before he died, listen to this death. So Shmuel Munkes went out to the street and he called the people are passing by. A minion. It's an Indian that the neshama leads with his a minion. So he said the shakam, because he's going to die. He's walking in the street. He knows he's dying now, and he's walking in the street. You just understand. And he said to them, "Come and see." Okay, so the guys who just tuned in, telling the story here of the famous chassid of Shmuel Munkes and how he died. Rabbi Shmuel Munkes was a chassid of the Alter Rebbe and a given for the Gedolei Chassidim, the great Chassidim. So this is how he died. He went out on the street, people walking in the street, and he says, "Come and see the way a goat pagers," referring to himself. Pagers is a derogatory term of dying. So, okay, if some people came, one of them said to him, he'll say with him, vidui, confession. So Shmuel says, confession? You say confession. In other words, don't worry about my vidui. Yeah, you worry about your vidui. And then listen to these words that he said. Shmuel Munkes to the very end. The B'nai Shalom, he said to the Eivishter, your main intent, I did not carry out. Your Gan Eden, I don't need. I mean, because classically, right? What's the whole point of a person's avodah? It's Gan Eden, I don't need it. And he said, so your Gan Eden, I don't need, and from your Gehenna, I'm not afraid. He says, you failed with me this way because this whole thing doesn't mean anything to me. Your reward and your punishment. If you want to take me the way I am, if good. And if not, do as you wish. And then he turned to the side, and with this, he died. Chassid till the end. In other words, he really got the Nekudah. The whole Nekudah, we come down to the world, as we're just learning here, there's two kinds of war. There's a war for gain, for profit, expansion, colonialism. That's a war with the cheshbon. But when the war is the Ratzon HaMelech, there's no cheshbonis. That's what he's saying over here. He says, the reward and the punishment. He's saying, without saying it, I hope I carried out your will. I hope you're happy. For me, take me, don't take me. Gehenim Gan Eden. I hope. He couldn't even say those words. That's too grand to say. I hope that that you had nachas my avodah. It's too grand to say. I'm not going to say loud, but there's a line in one of Leonard Cohen's songs that says, basically, it's a beautiful line, but the point is, on the dock, you don't plead guilty. Guilty's too grand. That's where I got this expression from. I'm guilty. Who cares about your guilty even? So he wouldn't even say, Abish, I hope you're happy. All he could say is, as for me, I don't need your Gan Eden. I'm not afraid of your Gehenna. So do as you wish. All yours. Take me. Okay, my friends. And I'll continue